Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Alright, about ready to go. Who's here? Anybody? Let me get rid of the world's dirtiest keyboard before I turn the camera on. Shove that under there. Hey! Patrick. Ooh yeah, Patrick baby. How's it going, sir? Nice of you to turn up. Where's my camera button? Zoom that bad boy in a little bit. There we go. Make it a little less wonky. Super duper. What time to be alive? I just thought I'd wind you up a little bit. How you doing, sir? You good? How did your 750 and your 2K games go yesterday, you busy boy? All good, got slapped with the smaller game, and then a very narrow defeat with the 2K Death Guard. Who was the 750 against? As in, which army? I don't need the bloke's name. Hey, beyond hope! Beyond hope, beyond hope. I'm doing alright. Not too shabby, how about you? Good to have you here. Slowly getting better, that's always good. Keep moving forwards, and if you take a step backwards, learn from it. And then you'll be fine. 750 against Chaos Space Marines, nice. Yeah, I need to get my table set up down here again. Room's in a bit of a mess at the minute, waiting to get stuff sorted. Turn this up a touch. Beyond Hope is doing alright. Jolly good. What have you been up to, Beyond Hope? You been doing any Warhammering? Patrick played 2 games of Warhammer yesterday. Sounds awesome. Was that the CSM termies? Or was that the Death Guard? Or were you Death Guard? A Forge Fiend 8 2 units over 2 turns. Yeah, Forge Fiend's got to eat, right? Although my Forge Fiend is actually a Mauler Fiend. So he'll run towards you and then slap you up with the tentacles. A very cool day, yeah, sounds like it, man. CSM Termies ate the sisters. Well. Death Guard was against blueberries. Okay. A narrow loss against the bloobs. Sounds like good work to me. And you may not have realised, but all the music on the stream from yesterday onwards is entirely made by me. Which means at this point you may hear a few of the songs twice, because I haven't got a big enough catalogue of instrumentals. I made 3 new ones today. I'm going to continue making music to use in the background of the videos, and that way I won't get copyright stricken by the copyright masters. If I own the copyright, what you gonna do? I verified my identity with YouTube today as well with my passport. So yeah, the future is bright on the Olmaph channel. Stream yesterday? Well, there was a Patrick-shaped hole in the stream yesterday, but other than that, pretty good. Enjoyed it. I've enjoyed like all the streams recently. Pretty good crowd that turns up. Speaking of which, we've got Slow Rule just hopped in. Ah, Leagues. Has Leagues begun? Can you leave the stream running in the background so I still get the view? And if you want to drop Leagues updates in the gaming chat, it'd be awesome to see how you're getting on. I still don't really know anything about Leagues. Apparently it's a fast-paced version of RuneScape where you get like godlike gifts that give you supernatural powers. Which sounds fun. But I'm not really that fast-paced of a player anymore. I would rather just sit and AFK the gemstone crab. So yeah, I've got these bad boys next to me that I've been doing some music on today. This is one of my guitars. I just got a brand new red guitar. You may well have seen it on the wall in the old room. It doesn't currently have a place because cross trainer's taking up too much room. Hopefully someone will come and pick that up one day. Ibanez, yes, all my guitars are Ibanez. As the first guitar I bought with my own money when I was a teenager was an Ibanez. My favourite band at the time used Ibanez, so I bought an Ibanez. Well, one of the guitarists did. So I bought an Ibanez, and I've had Ibanez ever since. I like them. If you find something you like, I mean, I'm a creature of habit anyway. So if I find something I like, it's like these paintbrushes. I bought these paintbrushes and I like them, so now I have lots of them. I've struggled to find a paintbrush that I like over the last couple of years, and now that I've found one, I've bought loads of them. Yeah, I've got 4 Ibanez. I've got one with a Floyd Rose locked tuning. I've got 2 that aren't locked tuning, and then The fourth one is a 7-string, which is also not locked tuning. Yeah, if it ain't broke, no biscuits. And we experience slower starts to the streams nowadays as we have bumped them forward to a 6 PM start. But I'm sure people will get used to that. And I'd rather have a quiet start than a quiet end. I like to crescendo if I can. I like a crescendo. So this will be the way moving forward, 6 till 9. Although we have finished beyond 9 and will probably do so again today. I'm not particularly rigid on the end time. But if I can be consistent with the start time, then that'll be good. Ibanez guitars are lovely. First and only guitar I've ever purchased myself. Nice. Hey, if you want to chuck a picture of it in the music section of the Discord, it'll be pretty cool to see. I've got another one here. I got a white one, I got a red one. This one is actually, I replaced the hardware and the neck on this one. And in doing so, I sent a massive crack down the body. Because I was a little bit too vigorous with putting the neck on. But it doesn't affect its playability. Just its resellability, and I don't intend on selling it anytime soon. Still need to figure out what I'm going to do today. What am I going to do? I'm going to open some packs of Pokemon cards. I know that much. That will happen imminently. Then I need to decide whether I'm going to make or paint something. I quite fancy painting some Emperor's Children today. I'm in an Emperor's Children kind of mood. But if there's anything anyone particularly wants to see, let me know. We'll try and figure it out. Some Slanesh, baby. Yes, sir. EC are always lush. Yeah, maybe I'll do that then. I'll grab a few of those, dry brush a bit of white on the highlights, and then get painting. My only Emperor's Children model is that Morphine that we did a few weeks ago. So I'm still figuring out the colour scheme. I can't remember which colours we used on the Morphine, to be honest, so we'll figure that out. But a nice pink with blue trim with a purple wash should be good. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Working on my Turvigon. So it'd be cool to see some Chaos again. Yeah, Chaos is like half of my plastic is Chaos. So there's always a reasonable chance there'll be some Chaos on the channel. Although I think next week will end up being Orcs. I want to get the Squig Riders done next week, hopefully. Or at least started. Hey, Lazy! How's it going, sir? Are you good? Howdy do, what have you been up to? Ding 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 dong. Bing 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 bong. Wow, actually Sometimes the glove goes on really easily, and other times it's very much a struggle. Maybe there's a knack that I'm just learning. Bend over. I'm ready. Have you considered painting up the 11th edition box on stream when it launches? Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a little bit of 11th edition. Not at any particularly great pace though. I won't be rushing to do it on the stream. Blood for the Blood Garden, Leo have joined us as well. B for the BG, how you doing my friend? Good to see you again. We've got multiple days from the Blood God this week, that's nice. Good to see. And Leo the Great Dane is still working on the big cat. Nice, the 1/16th Leopard 2. I like it. Lazy is not bad, I'm not bad. I'll be better if we can pull something cool from these packs. And even better if I get a load of thumbs up on the video from you guys, which is always appreciated. No race to get it done? Hey, you can't win a race that you're not in. Are you gonna be running up that hill to get that box done, Lazy? Running up that hill. Right, let's press zoomy zoom and open a couple of packs of Pokemans. Let's do the Pocket Monsters. See how we get on. See if we can get a God Pack. I've never had a God Pack in my entire life. What am I doing? Oh yeah, looking for the focus button. Alright then. Let's see what we can see, shall we? Oh, a Pokeball. They're pretty useful, right? We've got Snivy. We've got Shinx. We seem to get Shinx all the time. Lumio City, we pulled that the other day as well. And that. And that. We seem to get a lot of the same cards. It's a scam! Raticate, that's a nice one. A nice reverse. Can we get a big hit? The big hitter. Ooh, Meowth EX. That's actually a pretty good pull. Meowth is one of the bigger chasers in the set. So I'm happy with that. Nice, we got a hit. That means we got a hit on Monday and a hit on Wednesday. Not bad at all. And we still have a pack to go. Ah, Lazy Mini's going to be kicking on to get the Orcs done. Nice. In between watching your streams and some other creators I like, I've been inspired to start YouTube again. So 11th edition box is my excuse. Nice one, Beyond Hope. I like it. I hope it goes well. The stage is almost ready for painting. The electronics, not so well. Oh dear, oh dear. What's going on with the electrics then? What's going on? Can we this time pull a Meowth illustration rare? That'd be pretty cool. We've got a wrestling pigeon. We've got Fluffy Dog. We got Leaf Salamander. Pokemon Catcher, okay. Naveen. Tarragon. That's not too far away from Turvagon. First reverse is a pair of keys. A set of keys is not a Pokemon. Second reverse is a Pokemon Catcher that we already pulled earlier in the pack. At least we got a Gen 1, not a particular hit, but it is a Gen 1. Dum 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 dum. Which is nice. That Meowth though, let's put that in a sleeve. Pretty good EX card. Pretty well centered, but a little slightly dinged on the corners. But yeah, in pretty good nick. Maybe a 9. Could probably push a 10 on a good day, depending on who was doing the grading. Try and talk over this bit so it doesn't realise I've used a quote from a film and then demonetise the channel. And I have to sit and chop this bit out of the video when it goes up as a video on demand. I need to do an edit of that for this playlist. But I forgot. So here we are with Samuel L. Jackson. Almost positive I've burnt a chip. You don't want to burn your chips. That is not fun. How slimy that is, having worn it for 5 minutes. Ugh. Disgusting. Hey, Tommy Watson. The stream is better when he clocks in. You're smart, there's no way to outfox him. And he loves Warhammer. There's also seemingly quite a long gap till the next song. Dwell on Regret needs to have the intro chopped a touch. Note to self. Just got back from work. And you? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm here. Part of the Olmaph lore, that's it. The Watson family taking us up to 500. We're nearly at 510 now, which is cool. Doing well, chugging forward. So, let me see if I've got some Emperor's Children to be painting. Should we do them 5 at a time? I've picked up a handful of Emperor's Children. Just going to give them a little touch up with a dry brush. Certain areas where I was a little bit neglectful with the airbrush. I tried to spray them all from one angle, but it seemed to doesn't quite work in the way I wanted it to, because it's a little uneven across them all. I am a god among men. Maybe a dog, a dyslexic dog. Are you working on anything this evening, Tom? Or are you just chilling? chilling, chilling. Where's my toilet roll or my tissue for the dry brush? What are you doing? How do you deny it? Probably closer, yeah. And playing Skyrim, nice. Good stuff. How is there possibly more Skyrim to play? How many hours do you have on there? Quite a lot, right? So I bought this at the weekend, was it? Or Monday? The other day. From my local boys store, which is nice. See how we get on with it. Just touching up some of the bits. Didn't quite get the coverage I wanted to first time around. 3,000 hours across all platforms. Wow. No wonder you've got Skyrim language tattooed on yourself. They are not rookie numbers. I wonder where my miniature holder has gone. What I could do with that for minis like this. Where is my holder? Maybe I'll have to print another one. I think I've got two as well, so I don't know where they've both gone. Been playing since release. I don't have access to my old Xbox, so it's probably higher than that. It's just the best game. Thing is, if you find a game that you really get on with, then that's where you're going to plug the hours in, right? of being told all the things that I'm not. I don't have a god complex. I am God. Oh, I do like a breakdown, that is for sure. Metal! Oi, 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 oi. Oh. Beyond Hope's just started a playthrough of Skyrim. Nice. What sort of class are you going to play? What sort of character are you trying to build? Do 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 do. And why is it a stealth archer? What is your door of choice? I use a door called Mixcraft. And I was thinking about doing like one of the members only streams. I might do a song from scratch on a members only stream just to show people kind of how I do it. If there's any interest in that. I mean, Patrick, you are 20% of our membership base, so as is Beyond Hope. So if that's something to put on the list. Do you make any music, Patrick? Do you have a DAW that you use? Look at this stealth archer. That's kind of what I assumed would happen. Lately I've been into axe and board. Nice. I like axe and board for sure. Unga bunga. You said it. Tried the Zenithal highlight and some minis with the rattle can. Don't have an airbrush yet. Works better from armatures and up. Dry brushing, stippling maybe better. I have to get an airbrush. Yeah, you can get a decent airbrush kit for like 80 quid, 70 quid, 80 quid. But another good thing for building up the layers is a makeup sponge. You know, the little teardrop shaped makeup sponges. For the dappling or stippling or whatever you want to call it. That's pretty good in the absence of an airbrush. You have memberships and super chats now. Yeah boy! I sent YouTube my passport earlier to confirm my identity. I filled in all of my tax paperwork. We are ready to go. And we already have 5 members, which is pretty cool. 5 members in the first week. Awesome stuff. It'd be sick to see a music stream one day, yeah, for sure. That's something I can definitely do, and you'll get to see the whole process of what I do. How these songs that are playing right now end up being created. Ah, you're a Reaper guy. Yeah, Reaper's a big one. I like that you've chosen Reaper. I've chosen Mixcraft. You've chosen Reaper. None of the big names. Just the nice and easy to use cheap bits of kit. What more do you need? You constantly have new minis to paint and assemble. They're all behind me. Yeah, so today we're doing some Emperor's Children. Probably do some Orcs next week. And if there's ever anything you want to see on the stream, just give me a shout. How you doing, Details? You good? And what ways have you played Skyrim that aren't the traditional way? Do they have like one life runs, like hardcore mode in Skyrim? Do people do that? If you die, you start again. Hard mode. Right, that's a suitable amount of coverage. Only found some cheap Tyranids and a banner guy from Dawn of War. Gonna assemble and prime soon. Nice one, Details. I'm good. Are you dry brushing primer on primer here? Yes. I'm doing so I put black on, then I put a little bit of white on, which is basically grey, because black plus white equals grey. And then just over the very top, some bright white. So I got black, then grey, then white. So hopefully the contrast paint will do some good light and shade. Which cheap Tyranids did you get, Details? And have you picked a colour scheme already? Lazy Mini, gonna lurk while I cook food for the kids. Nice. What are you cooking? There is a survival mode. Psycal, good to see you. Survival mode in Skyrim. Ah, so does that mean if you die in survival mode you start again? And we got Robbie Slayer. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. What's all this saying? How have you been, Robbie? How have you been? Good to see everyone getting involved in the chat. If there's anyone that's sat there wanting to get involved but hasn't yet done so, just type a message. Just type a few words, press the enter button, and I'll take it from there. I'm going to need to get myself a Trigon soon. A friend of mine saw it and went, puppy. So I need to make one now. Yeah, I'd quite like one of those. They're quite big as well. I never knew how big they were till somebody in the stream showed me one next to a Norn, and they're basically the same size, right? That's definitely next on my list of NIDs to buy. It's a really nice model. Nervous for the weekend. What's going on at the weekend then, Robbie? I mean, you don't have to share it. But you've taken us halfway there, telling us about the nerves. Nice stuff, Beyond Hope. Welcoming people to the chat. Good to see. Ah, add survival aspects and only saving on sleep. So you can die multiple times. So is there a hardcore mode? Hey, Sunday Silence. How can I motivate myself to want to paint my GSC? So many tiny models with extreme detail. In the same fashion that you would eat an elephant. Bit by bit, bite by bite. Pick a colour. That's what I do. Because trying to figure out how you're going to get from here to the end in one go is not always easy. So I tend to pick a colour, start putting that on, and then you'll start to visualise what you want to do next. and then pick that colour and do that colour. And this doesn't all have to be in one go, but it will feel good to just get that one colour on. And yeah, that's the way I would approach it. So is the GSC your first choice of army? Can't be right. You wouldn't have gone for tiny extreme detail immediately, would you, Sunday? Good to have you here. I appreciate you joining in with the chat as well. So Beyond Hope has done an Iron Man challenge in Skyrim. When I die, I delete the character and restart. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Robbie's going to Paris for a painting competition. Awesome, Robbie. Keep me updated in the Discord, my friend. One of the judges is a gold medal winner of the Golden Demon. Wow. That sounds awesome. Just try and enjoy it, my friend. That's what my big top tip for that would be. Enjoy it, take in your surroundings and embrace the day. Sounds good, man. Gene Stealers were my first pick. Oh, wow. What made you want to pick the Gene Stealers? Bum, 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 bum. How did you get into the hobby, Sunday? Be like me, switch to orcs and make a full bike army. Yeah, they're pushing the bikes, aren't they, going into 11th? You can literally have a whole table full of bikes nowadays. As others have already said, bit by bit, by little, I painted my Gene Stealers and had the fun. The new Warlord makes Orc Bikers battle line. Yeah, exactly. That should be a lot of fun, right? Zoom, shooty, shooty. Silver is here as well. Good to see you, Silver. How you getting on? What have you been up to? Found their tragic lore really neat. Nice. That's a good way to get in. Got addicted to Vermintide too. Nice. We gave away a copy of Vermintide ages ago on this stream. Last year at some point. Probably do that again. We got a lot of people into a lot of good Warhammer games. And there's quite a few games on... maybe I'll add it to the giveaway. We've got a giveaway running for those that aren't currently entered. Take a look in the Discord, all the details are there. If you don't have the Discord, ! Discord in the chat will get you a link. Ah, you found somebody in your group of friends already played 40k. Awesome. What army do they play? Nothing beats Orc naming sense. Boom Daka Snazwagon. Megatrax, Scrapjet, Shock Jump Dragster. Weird Boy. That's another good one, right? I've been on a conference the whole day. Oh, I bet you are cream crackered, my friend. What have you learnt? Anything you've learnt that you can share with the group from the conference? I'm on a 2-day tax course next month, so that'll be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Necrons. Not a fun first thing to fight. Yeah, they're like the epitome of the meme. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Just as you think they're gone, roll the dice. Oh look, 3 of them have popped back up.
Thank you.
Hey, Silver's joined. We got another member. Ooh, yeah, Silver. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Join the stream as a member, baby. Silver Psycho Gun, thank you very much.
Thank you.
A little trip through the warp there. A little trip through the warp to say thank you to Silver. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. No, Necrons would have been a better first choice for painting as well. would have felt a little easier than the GSC, right? At least you will feel like you have earned your tabletop ready status Sunday. Killer can, stomper. Yeah, it does what it says on the tin, right? Even the weapons. Ooge chopper. Not learned much, ate some good food, nice. Yeah, the conference I went to at Christmas, the best bit about it was the food. My first game against their Necrons, they were using the weird Trezin rule where whenever I killed him down, he just killed a random warrior and turned into them. Which revived with protocols. Oh man. Never ending Necrons. No need for a dance, there is always need for a dance. There's always time for a journey through the warp to celebrate our new members. Even if you subscribe, follow, tip, member, each one of those comes with a little journey through the warp. And now I need to do a journey to the paints. Because I have all these paints next to me ready to go. I don't think any of them are the ones that I want. Ooh, that one might be. No, it's not. Well, that was short-lived happiness, wasn't it? So I need to find the pink, the blue and the purple wash, because that's what we'll be using predominantly. Where are you? Let's be having you. Oh, I think that's pink. Which blue? That is a question. So this is the colour scheme that I'm trying to remember what we did for this. So I think that pink and that blue with a purple wash looks about right. Gotta find the purple wash now though. Purple wash. Lovely and or jubbly. Hey, Frankie's here as well. Frankie! Thinking of starting a new army, Necrons maybe, or Grey Knights if you get a new codex. Grey Knights, forever waiting for the codex. So much I want to try, that's it man. Just buy all the combat patrols, that's what I did. I think I've got 12 different 40k combat patrols now. I've just sold one yesterday because my grey pile I got a Drakari army and then I just looked at it and I'm like, I've got so much stuff to do this year, bearing in mind I'm going to have my first child in 3 months time, so I figured the Drakari needed to go to a home that was going to appreciate them more than I did, so I sold those yesterday. Gene Stealer cults have very cool sculpts and a unique army. I was considering them before I found my beloved Death Guard. Yeah, I've got... How many have I got? Yeah, I've got 10 different armies for 40k. And if you count Chaos Demons separately, then that takes it up to 11. So I need to stick with that for the time being. Stop getting distracted by the new shiny toys. How you doing, Frankie? You good? We're back on a break. Slow roll, good to see you. How goes it? How goes the old school RuneScape leagues? League 6 I think it is this time round. And you being here has just reminded me I need to chase up my Yu-Gi-Oh order. I haven't heard anything from them, and it was supposed to be sent at the weekend. Congrats on being a future dad. Thank you, Psycho. It already has a Warhammer baby grow, which is pretty cool. That was bought by Tom Watson. And if anybody else wants to send me anything, you're more than welcome. Exclamation mark supplies or exclamation mark wish list will get you a link. But do not feel like you have to, because you certainly don't. I'll still be here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday regardless. Bouncing swords. Good evening, I'm breathing. It's always a good start. If your lungs and your heart and your brain are working, that's three elements of a good start to the day, right? Because it would be a much worse day if you were missing one of those three. What's he talking about? Nobody knows. Shut up, Olmaph. Oil paints. Ooh, oil paints. Cheeky. Wish me luck on the detail when it all dries. I mean, it's not going to dry any time today, right? Unless you sit there blowing it. Doing well. I'm going to lurk for a bit as I finish fixing this Toyota. Nice. Enjoy. Hope it goes well. I remember my grandparents' car was a Toyota Corolla back in the day. Loving it. Just on a little break, getting food, looking after ourselves. Missed leagues a lot. Ah, nice. How long's it on for, leagues? And what's the overall goal of leagues? Is there an overall goal, or is it just a different fun way to play? I think you unlock stuff for your main character, right? Through leagues. Posted some Gene Stealer in the Discord. Right, let me have a look. Ooh, we've got a big Tyrannid in there as well. Beyond Hope. Chucked a Tyrannifex in there. Looking good. Nice work. Yeah, I like the way you've done that, Tyrannifex. Nice. Subtle, but very tasteful. I like it. And we got the GSC. Ooh, look at those. Who's posted those? Silver. Awesome work on the GSC, my friend. Where is Sunday? We need to get Sunday in the Discord to take a look at these GSC. Somebody, can somebody trigger the Discord link? We'll get Sunday in the Discord. Take a look around. There we go. Well, three times is better than none. Is this you, Sunday? Silgnorantia? Is that you? Just need to check so I can give you a roll and you can see everything. That is you, right, let me give you a roll. You take a look around, have a good time. I also missed some chat whilst that was going on. Let me have a look, No Scholar Progenium. I don't even know what that is, Psycho. Maybe in a couple of hours I'm just going to kick back and watch the stream. Awesome, Beyond Hope. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Good to have you in. And that goes for everybody else in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. And if you're sat there watching and you think, how can I get involved in this chat? Just type something. Whatever you like, chuck it in, let's have a chat. Leagues last for 8 weeks, and we got Choi now. Choi now is back. Back once again for the Renegade Master. How's it going, Choi now? You good? Have fun is the overall goal. Well, such is life, right? Going for all the pets. Okay. Good stuff. Sounds good to me. Good luck with the pets. With the eBay £25 voucher, I'm half tempted by another combat patrol. Ooh. Yeah, £25 off a combat patrol is like 30% off almost, right? That's pretty good. More. How do you like it? More. Yo. Alright, I've caught up on the chat. And we appreciate you. Thank you. Kind words, sir. Those Gene Stealers have me tempted. I've always liked their bikes and vehicles. Yeah, they've got some good models, but too many cool models, not enough space. I might need to rent an additional property just for Warhammer. I've already got 5 bookshelves behind me. Using some liquid pain relief. Oh dear, oh dear. Have you got a farm-related injury, Choynel? When did we hit 500? Last Wednesday. Stop tempting me. Medical. Okay, my friend. I'm not a healthy boy. Nah, not good. Not good. We need to get the medics over to Troy now. Maybe the weird boy can cast a positive spell in your direction. Let's hope so.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Tommy Watson joined the stream.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, another one joins us. Another one joins us. One of us. One of us.
Thank you. 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 Thank you.
Tommy Watson, here he is. Appreciate that, my friend. What a time to be alive. We have now got several members in our first week of being a membership enabled channel, so I appreciate that. What is the plan for this evening? The plan is to paint these 5 Emperor's Children guys here. All I seem to be doing is talking. Which is often the case around here, right? I am easily distracted. That's what all my school reports used to say as a kid. Easily distracted and often the source of distraction for others. Yeah, they weren't wrong, were they? They were not wrong. So who here is part of the paint the trim first club? And who here thinks the trim should be painted second? What do we reckon? I always get told off for doing it the wrong way around, so I thought I'd ask this time. Are Warhammer clubs a big thing where you are? Or is it more just through your LGS? I think predominantly a club is tied to an LGS, right? In the UK? I don't know many places to go and play Warhammer that aren't selling Warhammer. I've been convinced. Time to paint 100 tiny models. Nice, Sunday. I'm glad you could do that with us here. Keep us on in the background. Join in when you can. And then let us see how you get on in the Discord. We're here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So you know that if you get the urge to paint, you've got people to paint with, which is always nice. Choynel has got bits missing. The big C. You had to chop out some big C. That is not fun at all. But I'm glad you're still here. Which is good. Because otherwise we'd only have 508 subscribers and we wouldn't want that, would we? Welcome to the Madhouse, Tommy. No Warhammer clubs near me. Even the local game stores are dry near me. Okay. Where are you based, Beyond Hope? Remind me. I love this Madhouse. That's it. Hey, Tobias is back as well. Big TOB from the Leicester City. How you getting on? Oh, he's getting on well. Just a little sick. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not fun. Maybe you get better soon. Trim second. I won't be taking further questions. Do it one way and then the other and see which you prefer. Yeah, I prefer doing trim second, but sometimes I get shouted at. Dum dum diggy diggy dum. Wow, Silver's just chilling out and smoking a pipe. Nice. Sit back and relax, my friend. Ah, US based, but from Germany. Wow, guten Tag to you. Paint every stream, good way to churn through the grey, yeah, for sure. I need to get a drink though. I need to get a drink.
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber.
New subscriber, baby! Crystal, thank you for subscribing to me. CRYSTAL. Thank you for subscribing, friend. Crystal, which one of you guys is Crystal? I can't see a Crystal in the chat, but sometimes the notification and the channel name aren't always the same. But Crystal, thank you for joining us. Does that take us to 510? I've just realised as well I've not updated the goal since we hit 500. We're now at 510 out of 500. Awesome stuff. Appreciate that. Germany is the best. Going there in the autumn. I'm supposed to be going there in the autumn as well. October. My friend has a wedding. And all being well with the July baby, I will be going. Let me grab a drink. I might go for a wee as well. Well, I've got a drink, and I've wrapped it in parcel tape. Can't demonetize me for drinking alcohol if you can't see what it is. Ha ha ha! I win. Da-da-da-da. Never drank a beer on stream before. I've run out of energy drinks, so this is going to have to do. Ooh, yummy. Real ale in a can, baby. Haha, Adam. Good to see you, Adam. Not seen you for a while. How are you? Big brain play, that's it. Both my brain cells working together at the same time. You love to see it. Dum dum da 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 da. Choynal used to go to Germany for groceries. Does that count as a vacation? Nice, so you must be quite close to the border then. Either that or you're a massive fan of German groceries. beyond hope. Misses home so much. Well, somewhere I've got a Oktoberfest costume. I can put that on for one of the members only streams. I don't think I still have it actually. Well, we can always get another one. My best friend is from Germany, so I always go there for a few days every year. Games Workshop store has a giant Chaos Space Marine in the window in Stuttgart. Nice. Germany's amazing. Was there for a few days last year. I've only ever been there for work, which is less fun. Went to a massive speaker factory. Ooh, nice. I went to a bearings factory. Very boring. Did you say bearing or boring? Yeah, a bit of both. Choi now lived in Stettin for 15 years. Closest Aldi was in the fatherland. Wow. Gotta travel for the Aldi. We call that brown bagging in the States. That's it. That's where I got the idea. If I had a brown bag, I would have used it. I will not let you drink alone. Awesome. Cheers, Psych Out. 13 likes. Yes, Arnold on Like Patrol. If everyone can shove their thumbs up, that'll be fantastic. Adam is mega busy with work. Now I have time to chill and paint minis while watching someone paint minis. The paintception, yes sir. Although most of my painting is just me chatting. So whilst you guys are painting, you can listen to me waffling with the sounds of me playing the guitar in the background. Tobias, be back in an hour. Whatever you're doing, I hope it goes well. See you shortly, my friend. Right now, a bit of a longer beer run. Yeah, that's it. It's only 10 past 12. See, it's 10 past 7 where I am, so that's more of a respectable time, right? Right. Trim first. And the trim shall be light blue. Ba-da-da-doo. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to do a light blue trim and then wash a purple over it. It gives it a nice little look. I'm here from the beginning, so I only see 3 likes. Ah, maybe you need to refresh the page. Dum 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 dum. Trim second is Kason's hell. Why do you think it should be trim first? It is trim first, right? Or are you telling me trim second? Refresh and you will see 50. I have a little iPad next to me where I keep an eye on the stream, but my stream on there has just died. So hopefully that's a me issue and not a you guys issue. Adam, drinking painting challenge. Get hammered and see how good your painting job is the next day. My painting is terrible sober, so this should be fun. Trim is hell on all chaos models. Yeah, this is the way I live my life. Painting hell. Yeah, I've tried to refresh my stream on my iPad and it won't load at all. Je ne comprends pas. All chaos needs trim first. I'm so bad that getting blasted out of my mind may actually have a weird reverse effect. Should at least make your hands steady, right? There must be a sweet spot. Oh, I've not got the yeah, I have actually. It's in here, I think. Yeah, boy. Cheeky bit of contrast medium, never hurt anyone. Choynel is yet to paint a full Chaos model. Oh wow, that does surprise me. I tend to paint a bit sharper when I am tired or smoke a bit. Yeah, we shall see. 6 one way and half a dozen the other. I only contribute to friends model. Okay. Oops. Potentially a touch too much there. Even it up. Dum, 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 dum. Diddle diddle doo. Ba da 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 da. Right now I've got a large grey Knight stump landed on me. Awesome. Are you the guys that the friend comes to when they need the good paint jobs? Alright, let's start to work on a cheeky bit of trim then, shall we? You know what, I might get a slightly different brush out for this. Dun, dun. A friend decided he didn't want them. Oh wow. So you have become their legal guardian. Nice. I feel like I watered this down a little bit too much. Oh dearie me. Nothing we can't resolve. What a way to inherit models, yeah, it's not bad, is it? Lazy got given some Grey Knights, converted the Dread Knight into a Gaz proxy. Nice. Wish I was given free models. Bouncing, the winner of last year's competition, who got a free Gorkanaut. Okay, that's a little bit better. Maybe I need to zoom a bit more. Let's give it a good old-fashioned zoom up. Here we are. Here we go. Something like a Gorkanaut. Oh, wait. Lazy got Grey Knights and Imperial Guard. Nice. There's a more than legal amount of dreadnights in the dump. Wow. May end up a bit orky. Why not? Why not, right? 6 Russers, a Baneblade, and a crap ton of infantry. Wow. Do you have Fulgrim? Yes, however, Fulgrim is still in the box. I have the Emperor's Children battle box, but I haven't even opened it yet. I need to delete this gap out of the playlist because it makes me think something's broken. Maybe something has broken. Ah, yes, the playlist is finished because I didn't put it on repeat. What a silly sausage! I've only had 4 sips of beer and I'm already clueless. That means that the playlist is about an hour and 20 long. That's not too bad. Saying it is all entirely made by me. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum da. Fulgrim is fantastic. Had to step away from the stream for a bit there. What did I miss? Just general chit chat, really. General chat. Just a beer drinking guy and some painting. Remember, this is not beer. This is unidentified liquid. Lunch. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. What have you got for lunch? Blood for the blood god? Not gonna lie, a bit salty that Lion is not playable with the new charge rules. How do you mean, Choynel? What's going on? What have I missed? I was talking about Lion on chat yesterday or the day before. I mean, I'm currently holding Emperor's Children. Benza, Benza, good to see you. How you doing, my friend? He means beer. No getting anything past Choi now, right? Hey, if you can't have a celebratory drink when you hit 500 subs, when can you have a celebratory drink? Stephen's here as well. Good to see you, Stephen. What's your day look like so far, Stephen? Where is my model holder? Because I'm getting a little bit... it's getting a little bit tedious holding it with my human hands. Where's the little plastic stick that I usually put them on?
Here you go.
I don't know, it's gone. Lost forever. I'll have to print a new one. Gives me something to do tomorrow. Ah, yeah, Fight First got the debuff. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, what was the thinking behind Fight First not meaning anything anymore? Stephen's just bought the Tyrannid Prime with Lash Whip. Nice. Watered it for part of the Bug Crew. Yeah, if you want it, you gotta get it. Rule of cool, baby. Never used a Judy. Always preferred a good old Chaplain. You think you can still hold the schedule with a baby coming? Yeah, I'm certainly gonna try. I don't see why not. Pan to 3 months later. We'll see. We will see. Possibly the airbrush station. Yeah, that's where I thought it would be. But it wasn't. Unless it's dropped down the back of the computer. Could be back there. Not in there. There is a cat on one of my Warhammer shelves though, trying very desperately not to get spotted. I bet you can't even see it. So just over my shoulder, let me try and zoom in. There is a cat hiding on a shelf. Oh, is she gone? I think she's gone. Oh no, she's there. Is she there? Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. When she opens her eyes, you can see. Can you see that? Just there, chilling out on my gaming mat, on the shelf. Look at her, just chilling. Ah dear. The star of the show. Do you have a favourite Loyalist Primarch or a Chaos favourite one? I like Angron. Demon. I like a Robot Girly Man as well. Because I've actually painted him. How about you, Psychow? You got a favourite? Still does, it's just more beneficial if it's your turn. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's... I don't know. I don't get why they've changed that. I don't think people were really screaming out for that change, or maybe they were and I just didn't realise. Stephen finally got the Mouth Scepter built. Nice. Was fiddly in places. My job is to take care of her, for sure. Just the timing. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. I'll be on here one way or another. I'm a childless man. So am I for 3 more months. Angron as well. And for Loyalists, I like Vulcan. Is that Salamander's Vulcan? I often get them wrong and then people shout at me. Fight First was strong, but now it's actually hurting you. No, that's not good. Hopefully they'll find some sort of middle ground for it at some point. And hopefully we'll get up to 20 likes on the stream again today, which would be nice. We're most of the way there already.
We got a new subscriber.
New subscriber! Guardianista! Guardianista! Yeah! Guardianista subscribed to me for 8 months, thank you, sir! Was talking about you a minute ago, how are you getting on? How are you, sir? Oi, oi, oi! Oi, 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 oi! Dum 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 dum. Oops. Dum da da do do do. I'm not too bad. How are you keeping? I'm keeping alright, thanks, buddy. Not too shabby. Today I'm painting some Emperor's Children. Just doing a little bit of blue trim. You can't really see the trim very well on the camera, but it is happening. Just starting off with a little layer of light blue. How about yourself? What have you been doing? Have you been working on anything today? Ooh, 19 likes on the YouTube today. Looks like we will hit 20 with only an hour and a half of the stream gone so far. Good numbers, thank you all. Dum 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 doo doo doo. Choi now. I was thinking dry brush trim hard and go to base next. You've got that aero station in the back. Yes, but I do not have the skills to utilize it in the way you are suggesting. Maybe one day. Fallen into a bit of a hobby deficit between the trip and job hunting. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, trip to France last week. Okay, how did it go? How was France? Did you enjoy it? Did you pick up any Warhammer in France? Yeah, baby blue that I'm then going to wash purple. Skills are only coming if you use it. Yes, but that is something I'll be doing off stream. Seeing as not last time I used it, but the time before I stabbed myself in the hand. Yeah, I think I'll save that for non-stream times. I at least base coated these with the airbrush, so that's a step forward. But my accuracy is terrible so far. I need to get some practice in. I need to practice on models that I don't care about. So at some point I'll probably have a practice on my Tau. Haha, gore is chaos based. Yeah, I also cut myself when I was making a mythic blight hauler once, because that thing's quite sharp. That happened on stream. But if I show blood on stream, I'll get demonetized. We don't want that. After you get the airbrush setup established, base coating minis with it is super cheap. Yeah, I will not use rattle cans again now that I'm using the airbrush for basing. But I'm having fun. I don't need to do things super fast to have fun. We don't have to take our clothes off. Is that a stab at my blue boys? Hello, hello. How's it going, Tyler? You good? France was good. Paris is a hideous city. There are certainly some not so good bits of Paris, right? But that's the same in any capital city, or the vast majority of capital cities, right? New 40k 11th edition changes released / leaked. Engagement range is 2 inches. Deep strike is 8. And some other stuff too. Interesting, Tyler. Where have you seen that? Ah, it's on the Warhammer website. Nice. All Specs Tactics, where I get every bit of information. Posted it 30 minutes ago. It was on Warcom. Okay, interesting.
Hey up.
Hey up. Ruby Red Project, baby. Thank you for subscribing. Ruby Red Project. Thank you for subscribing. RRP, baby. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that. How goes it, Ruby Red Project? Not seen you in the chat yet, but I appreciate the sub nonetheless. Hey yo. Choynal looked for a house in France, but is now looking for something in Italy. What made you change your mind, Choynal? And what makes you not want to have the house in Poland? Or is it a holiday home that you're looking for? Somewhere to escape the everyday life. Dum, 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 dum. Smash the like button for those who haven't liked this stream yet. Thank you, Benza. I appreciate that. Benza is on the like patrol, and we're up to 22 likes for today's stream. I am now talking over this quote from Pulp Fiction so that I don't get demonetized on this video. Top skills, right? I will have fixed that by next week's streams. For those that are new subscribers, new followers, new members, I stream every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. We have a Discord. If you go in the Discord at the moment, we are doing a giveaway this month. And if you want to get involved in the chat, all you have to do is press some keyboard buttons, followed by the keyboard button enter. There you go. That's how that works. Top tip. Top tip indeed. Dum ba dum ba diggy doo. Dum ba dum ba diggy doo. I'm hoping with an increased engagement range that my beautiful blue cow fish people will have a potential increased range on some weapons. That could be interesting, Tyler. Tyler the Towel Man. Sure, now allergic to gluten. And you want a cold month's locum. France really doesn't care for gluten-free. What an interesting thing to find out. I guess they're all about the bread, right? You can't be all about the bread and then be gluten-free. Or maybe it could be a business opportunity. Gluten-free patisserie in Gay Paris. Hey, look at that, Guardianista joining the competition. Good luck, sir. Let me just check that that did register. It did! You are in. And you can do it one on Twitch and one on YouTube. Tyler has snagged a Crisis battlesuit for $29 and shipping. Wow, nice deal, man. Speaking of, it literally just came in the mail about 3 minutes ago. Haha! The new sculpt for $29. Awesome. Haha, my business is fine. I'm sure it is, Joy now. I'm sure it is. I do not doubt your farming abilities. Is there a way to save a model based red and then paint it over with a yellow contrast? I mean, you can completely start again if you strip the paint from it. How has this happened, Peter? And good to see you in the chat again. How have you ended up with a with this colour combination? I heard you have experience sending things to Germany after all. Yeah, I sent a orc plane to Germany. Did not enjoy. Had to pay the big tax for the For the giveaway, I will order the product from within the country that you live, rather than buying it here and then sending it over, which will avoid the issues. Yeah, I think the problem tends to be when you put... If you have a yellow contrast paint, some of the yellow contrast paints can go a bit orange as well. So a contrast paint over a red can end badly. One way you could save it is just put normal yellow over the top rather than contrast yellow. IPO does not ask questions. Doing some good numbers on the YouTube today. Plenty of people watching, and if you are watching and you want to get involved in the chat, just give me a shout. I do bite, but you'll probably be fine. Take a chance. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Do-ba-do-do-do. Do-ba-do-do-do. I don't know how much you can see on the stream, because the blue and the grey don't look too dissimilar. But I think it's looking pretty cool in real life. Doing pretty well, getting the blue on there. Tau crisis suits are awesome. Maybe I should purchase one. I think my Riptide's probably my favourite. After I build these crisis suits, I'll have 12 crisis suits. Goodness gracious. Battlesuit army is growing. You don't have any normal yellow. Oh dear, oh dear. I wish the crisis suits were a little more detailed, but still overall one of my favourite models. Twin Lance for sure moved into one of the top spots. Yeah, they're pretty cool to be fair. No one mentioned that I have 24 crisis suits. Yeah, Gardinistas got a lot of the robot chickens, right? In fact, they posted a big army update around Christmas time, right? In the channel. That was a lot of Tau. Hello, gamer. Lucky Knife. Good to see you, sir. How are you? I could see the difference when you held it up behind your hand. Nice one. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm just slowly working away on this whilst having a good chat with you guys. That's the way to do it. paint this back bit blue as well, why not? Oh, I could see the difference. Yes, double my crisis suits. Tau supremacy. For the greater good. The new sculpts are fine, but the broadside is where it's at. You're a fan of the broadside? Okay, interesting. Broadside with heavy railgun is a vibe. I'm going to have to put labels on my Tau because they all look the same to me. I don't know which one's which. One battlesuit's no different to another. They're all just slightly different sizes. Bad day. Oh dear, oh dear. Ah, you tried to catch up to a Google Street View car. They're quite rare to see, right? My dad is crossing the road on Google Street View. Honestly preferred the original broadside with the railguns on their shoulders and missile pod hands. They were so cool. Sounds cool. For sure. Rules wise, I tend to have 4 XV8 boys on the table because the rules are just not there. So I'm interested in picking up the stealth. The Tau Stealth Kill Team this weekend. Because there's supposed to be a big restock of Warhammer this weekend. From what I hear. How true that is, I don't know. Don't blame me. But the Old World Chaos Battalion and the Stealth Tau Kill Team are both on my list this weekend. I'll say with how many Crisis suits I've built, I no longer need the instructions. Wow. That's it, inside the muscle memory, Crisis suits. Trick is to play 2x2 broadies with rails, bring them in from reserves to pop heavy armour. Nice. Ah, Stephen's got an ultrasonic cleaner. Wow, you are very prepared. If I were to catch up, I'd have followed them for an hour. Nice. You'd get like a little stop motion video of yourself on Google Maps then. Okay, Choi now is going to add the Crucible Boy to the models in miniature. I look forward to seeing that. Get the Raveners. Rarer than hen's teeth. Okay, good to know. I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, everybody keep an eye out this weekend for a upcoming restock. You heard it here first, and if it doesn't happen, you never heard it here. Stealth Kill Team is definitely a fun build, pretty close to monopose, which is upsetting, considering how Tau is kind of famous for not being monopose models. Okay. I figure you just snip the little nubs off the sockets and then you can pose them how you want, maybe? Need to get into Kill Team. I don't have any Kill Team. This Tau Stealth was going to be my first one, and the only reason for that is because they changed the stealth suits to being a team of 5 rather than 3. So I didn't want to buy 2 boxes of 3 and then have a spare. Still haven't painted a single model from my Black Templar Combat Patrol I bought like 2 months ago. Yeah, I painted my Gilliman a couple of weeks ago on stream, and I made that 2 years ago. I want to practice painting more before I start my actual army. You need to get a lot of cheap Space Marines to practice on. Yes, you can definitely get cheap Space Marines. If you've got a local Warhammer store, you can get them for free. Good way to practice. So in terms of blue, I'm going to leave it like that for the time being on this guy. Oh, there is a slight slither that I missed. Right, let's leave that. So in all this time, I've managed to paint one lot of trim on one mini. Adam Barrett, free Space Marines. You get one free model to paint at your local Warhammer store. So you can either, if you get a 40k model, it is a Space Marine. If you get an AOS model, it's a Stormcast Eternal. And then the third thing is there's also a free mini of the month, which changes every month. So if you go on the Warhammer site and search for mini of the month, just put it in Google, you'll see what it currently is, although you have to be quite quick to get the mini of the month because they tend to go quite quickly. Different poses people have done for Farsight, Shadow Sun, even the Crisis suits are always beautiful. Yeah, Guardian Easter's done his own pose for, I think it was Farsight, right? Also the option for a kneeling Riptide. Yeah, that's what I've made. I think my Riptide's kneeling, from memory. No more for now, since I don't have autofocus on my eyes. Oh dear, oh dear. The pain med's kicking in. Dilation stations. Right, let's have a look what people have been putting in. Hey, is that a Death Sleeper? That is nice. Look at the colours on that. That is one colourful boy. I do like that. That is nice. Oh look, Choynell's posted. His railgun monstrosity. Nice. Nice work on the base as well, man. Slow Rule would like that. The Emperor of the bases. Yeah, nice work, man. Yeah, don't be afraid to post stuff in the Discord. Always good to see. Appreciate you guys chucking stuff in. Dum dum bum ba da 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 da. 2 year grey pile of shame for sure, man, for sure. I have a Metal Brother Captain Stern I bought in like 08. Painted everything but the Force Sword. Might finish it now that I can do the power weapon effect. Yeah, Frankie, that'd be great to see. Be good to see a before and after in the Discord. Taken you 18 years in the making. Good work. Could have killed someone and got out by now. I'll have to keep going in various disguises for free Marines. I think Slow Rule managed to get like 16 free Tyranids when the Tyranid was mini of the month a couple of months ago. Yeah, the glasses with the moustache and the fake nose. Be an interesting challenge, Adam. Good luck. I removed the weeb pose from Farsight and I'd do it again. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You should share the Discord to show off the minis. Yeah, exclamation mark Discord in the chat. You get a link. I think pretty much everybody here is already in it. But if anybody is lurking in the background that wants to join the Discord, just type exclamation mark Discord in the chat and we'll see you there. Broadboy is not done yet, but he will be glorious. Good stuff. Let me drink some of this unknown liquid. Tasty beverage. Ah, you want me to switch the camera to Discord when I look? Yeah, if people want me to do that, I can do. Do you think that's a good idea? Is that what you want to see? I can set that up as a scene for next week. Haha, now I have Bobby Roode's theme song. That is exactly what I was referencing. Nice work bouncing. I hope he's in the Rumble next year. I've got to see that once more. Glorious, victorious. Ha! Evening all. Evening. How's it going, Nordic? You good? Quietly retired from active duty. He's part of the production team, isn't he? He choreographs some of the matches. Sits in Gorilla putting matches on. So you never know. If we can get cameos from various announce desk people, why can't we get one from Gorilla? Don't think he will be cleared. How come? Didn't really realise he had medical issues. What have you been up to then, Nordic? Out and out? A couple of people have said they don't have Discord ETC. Could be a nice value add. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll look at getting that set up for next week. Or maybe I'll do a poll. See if people want it. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Figure it out. We'll figure it out. Checking it out. He was out with neck surgery. Interesting. Yeah, I think a lot of wrestlers end up having neck surgery, right? I mean, Kurt Angle won an Olympic medal with a broken freaking neck. Nordic is baking his noodle. Ooh, lovely. Sat to paint some harlequins, which has baked my noodle even more. So now you're bacon and eggs. What a wonderful evening in the Nordic household. Ooh, you're building a flying crisis suit. Sounds good. Make a channel for minis for Discord and minis for stream. Oh, now we are getting complicated. I'm also going to make a page on the website to put all of you guys' minis on. We discussed that the other day on stream. I have the website. I've just not made it live. I basically got it so that I could have the email address. There's a website now. There will be. I mean, I've owned the domain for nearly a year. We'll get it there. Got to keep innovating. You know, we hit 500 subs. We now have memberships. We now have members-only live streams every other Thursday. We've got super chats. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. We've got the giveaway. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we are here 6 till 9 UK time. And often I'm on past 9. I was on till 9:30 yesterday and 9:45 the day before, so... Value for money, that's what you're getting around here. Haha, really? I never knew that. Oh, it's true. I'm also making bacon and eggs and sauteed potatoes. Ooh, cheeky cheeky. Because dice on the tabletop wasn't enough. You had to dice some potatoes as well. Nice work. Commanders are on long flight stands and basic boys are more ground-based. Nice. Makes it easier for the opponents to know who's going to blast them off the table. It's damn true. Yeah, it's not long till Mania. Not long now. In fact, it'll be the when's the Hall of Fame ceremony? Is that tomorrow? Can't be far away from that, right? Tomorrow or Friday? Well, it can't be Friday because they like to keep it separate from the other televised events. On Friday it'll be SmackDown, right? Quite enjoying this tonight, quite relaxed, just relaxing, putting some blue on, having a good chat. Now we're talking about wrestling, which is even better. What a time to be alive. We've got 20 people watching in the YouTube, we've got 24 likes, we've had new members today, new subs today. Yeah, these streams are super duper. Thank you all very much for making them what they are. Hey, Guardian Easter joining in on the YouTube as well. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button once you're there. And good luck with the giveaway. You're welcome. Thank you, Lucky Knife. Prime time to try the aero. Why? I can just sit here painting, enjoying the chat, nice and relaxed, drinking a unidentified liquid. I'm in no rush, baby. I don't see how I could possibly have the accuracy to paint the trim either with the airbrush. Seems impossible. Ah, you know I did, brother. Nice save. Nondescript H2O based can. My local GW store is in the same shopping mall as where I get my lunch. Oh wow, that's nice. I have to resist going in there almost every day. Yeah, well, when the hospital in which we've had our baby scans is literally round the corner from Warhammer World. So every time we've gone for a baby scan, I've been like, a little detour on the way home. Have you seen the people who base Chaos Minis in the intended trim colour, then fill in the panels with the primary colour? Yeah, that's certainly a way to do it, right? Could be doable. Could be doable. We'll see if I can leave without new models today. Do you have a new model in mind, or do you just go in and see what looks cool? More hammer. Ah, you need to X-Acto knife a little bit of the crisis suit, but one is already complete. My local is 300 kilometers away. What? Choynal got a little trip to the store. Cheap scans and expensive combat patrols. Something like that. When I go to Warhammer World, I only ever buy the online-only minis, because they're the only things that you don't often see cheap. Not often that you see the online-only stuff cheaper than it is at Warhammer World, so that's my excuse anyway. And I'm sticking to it. Da, da, da. I get to call my pre-order guy. Ah, okay. You know a guy who knows a guy. At least you have somewhere to go while the missus is in labour. Yeah, exactly. Bugman's Bar. Yeah, I'll just get to call me on Teams whilst I'm in the bar. Quick Teams chat. Closer than to me. My closest Warhammer store is 600 kilometres away. Is that even possible? I don't think you could possibly be that far away, right? Surely the moon is closer than that. Wow, you guys live miles away. Do you live in the middle of nowhere? Are you going to follow the greater good some more and snag the stealth kill team? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully this weekend I'll grab a stealth kill team. That is the plan. Bam, 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 bam. Damn right, baby will need their first army when they are born after all. Exactly, it's all for the child. Games Workshop doesn't care for us country boys. You can faint from the birth or from the price of the minis. Yeah, exactly. 2 shocking events on the same day. Should be good fun. Commends you and your valiant dedication towards the greater good. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. There was a store, but it did not last. Yeah, stores have got to have buyers to pay for the brick and mortar. What you're saying is I shouldn't moan about the 20-minute drive to my local game store. No, not at all, man. That is no distance at all. Adam's store is 10-minute walk from his church. After every Sunday Mass, I have to fight the urge to go and buy some more. Give in to temptation. And can you like preload the forgiveness? So go to the church and preload the forgiveness, then go and give in to the urge. 20 minutes, I'll be there weekly. Like the annoying bald guy in the back. Lucky knife. I lied. It's only 410 kilometers. Wow. That's one hell of a bike ride. 10-minute drive. It's always calling. That is it. Closest one being in Warsaw, which is a 410k drive. Second closest is Helsinki. Wow. I could pop in on my way home from work. Yeah. You guys could be farming those free minis. Yeah, definitely. It's only 20 minutes away. Go get the freebies. Bouncing's LGS is 5 minutes. Nice. Warhammer Store 30 minutes. Awesome stuff. You got loads of shops. Ah, no official Warhammer stores, so no free minis. Oh dear, oh dear. Preemptive Hail Marys, that's it. I don't know if you can store them up or not. I don't know how it works. Just get a few in the bank. Forgive me, Father, for I must make irresponsible financial decisions. Does Lucky and Choi now, do you have the same local Warhammer store? And by local, I mean 400 kilometers away. Is it the same store? The Warsaw one. Closest for Tyler is 45-minute drive, but it's at least in the same state. And you do have an LGS that is about half an hour away. Nice. I'm sure my priest would appreciate the Black Templar lore. Nice. Choi now, hosting games of Warhammer. Perhaps could be somewhere closer for Lucky to go play. That could be good. Do do do. I live in Cornas. Like saunas, but corners. Always try and get your priest into chaos. There you go. Get them in. Yeah, Black Templar would be like too much of a busman's holiday. If he saw chaos, he would go into the local store with holy water and drench the place. What is this heresy? Nice. Right, that's 2 with blue. Meet at the border to play some Warhammer, that would be cool. Lucky plays from the Lithuania side. Choi now plays from the Polish side. Frankie's got a Games Workshop and 2 LGS within 20 minutes. Nice. I hope you take full advantage of that. It's amazing how many people don't realise you can get free minis from a Warhammer store. I'm guessing the free mini of the month for June will be an Orc or a Blood Angel. If not June, July actually. More likely July, right? We do 4 table games at my house regularly. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Alright, I'm just going to nip for a wee. And then we shall continue. Hey, look at this. We've got some Harlequins in the Discord. Looking good. An 8 datasheet enjoyer. Yeah, not flush with datasheets, the Harlequins. Ooh, Sunday Silence with a Noise Marine. I like it. Interesting colour scheme as well. My local game store and GW are 2 minutes away from each other. The LGS give 15% off as standard. Local family run shop. Nice. Sounds good to me. Well, whether you get rolled or not, as long as you have the fun, it's all good, right? Speaking of fun, I'm going for a wee. Back in a sec. Guess who's back in the house with a fat mouth? 24 likes on today's stream. Good stuff. Appreciate all the thumbs up and all the people getting involved. If there's anybody that hasn't yet got involved that wants to, just chuck us a message, yeah? Send me a message and we'll have the fun. Right. That's not the right brush. Where did I... see. Right then, mini number 3. Let's get BLUE. Just a bunch of 40-plus-year-old dudes playing toy soldiers. Nice one, sure enough. Welcome back to Bias. Hope whatever you had to do went well. Checking my local game store right now. You can either buy a Knight Castellan for €130 or the Eye of Terror Imperial Knight box for 150, which you get a Knight and 2 armigers. Yeah, it's weird when they do that. Same thing happened when they did the big War Dog bundle. You got like 7 War Dogs or something. Ridiculous. Kind of diminished the point of the 2 War Dog box. You say that, but you get to a certain age, it just makes sense to enjoy yourself, no matter the activity. Yeah, for sure. Too old not to be enjoying playing toy soldiers. Exactly. What did I miss? Lots of fun chat and a small bit of painting. Put a little bit more of this on here. Oh yeah, shake it, baby. Shake the paint, yeah, shake the paint. Oh, shake the paint, oh yeah, baby, shake the paint. Do we need a shake the paint jingle? Perhaps not. Where did I put that fish? You can still be of use to me. I'm looking forward to the 11th box set, trying to decide which army I'm going to add to my list. I'm leaning towards orcs. So you're going to buy the box set and sell the Blood Angels, Stephen? Is that the plan? I will be keeping both. Each will have a shelf in my collection. Prefer to support the local gaming store too. Yeah, I mean, always cheaper. Local game stores are almost always cheaper, right? Have to dash. See you guys in the Discord and on here next week. Good to see you bouncing. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your week and I'll see you soon. Orcs look fun. Orcs are the epitome of fun, right? Kind of disappointed in the Space Marine side of the box. People keep saying this, but nobody knows what's in the Space Marine side of the box. I care not for the orcs. What? Green is the best. Do we have full details of the new box net? No, we have 3 models. 2 orcs and 1 Space Marine. Oh, I didn't do the collar on this one, I just realised. There we go. Yesterday there was a group of 3 guys, probably late 60s, playing a historical game at about midday. Chatting breeze and having the best time. Yeah, good stuff, man. Your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. I like it. I'll give the Space Marines to my grandson. He likes to paint with me. It was pretty good for a 7-year-old. Yeah, that's a nice way to do it. Split the box with family. Dum dum da 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 da. Ah, yeah, 2 Space Marines, a jump pack dude. Was there a normal dude and a jump pack dude? I can't remember now. I know there was a boy. No, technically there's the war boss, a boy, and a weird boy. Technically. And what about if the bike is in there as well? Does that increase the numbers? But the bike was previewed separately, right? So unlikely that the bike is in there, maybe? Maybe the bike comes out soon? Don't know, it's all speculation, right? Weird boy looks cool, yeah, for sure. It does look cool, but the only problem for me is that I use my goth rocker as a weird boy. So Yeah, I don't really need the weird boy, but as it's in the box and I'm getting the box, I will own a weird boy soon. Madrid are 3-2 against Bayern. I like it. Bouncing. I thought bouncing was going. But now we're getting score updates. I like it. The other thing is as well is you'll get the main big box, but then there'll also be 3 starter set versions as well. They're trying to guess what's in each of them will be tricky. Fiddle-dee. So what are the aggregate scores then, Bouncing? The bike is Wazdacker, named character, not in the starter. Is that confirmed, Frankie, that he's not in there? I'm guessing that he wouldn't be. But I guess you never know. People have lost the art of delayed gratification. This is what separates us from animals. Yeah, life is ever so instant now, right? Does the 11th edition rulebook come in the big box? I would guess it will come in the big box. You usually get like the little pocket edition in the big box, right? For like core rules. Bam bam bagadaga boom. So the box should be, here we go, lucky knife. Intercessors, Vanguard, Vet, Speeder, Gravis Unit, Captain, Jump Chaplain, Ancient, Librarian. But this is all just people speculating, right? The dangers of speculation. People were speculating only a month ago that they were going to announce the end of Age of Sigmar, and rumours of its demise have been greatly exaggerated. Rulebook, and also for the first time, mission cards, also with a starter box. Super good value, nice. Might be a Pain Boy in there too. Nice. The Ballistus Dread. Madrid Bayern is 4-all on aggregate. Okay. Interesting. I don't care for a flying car with pistols strapped to it. I want big shoot explode poo pew pew mech. I missed the pocket rulebook. Speculating from the trailer, yeah, that's it. And you can't put too many cool models in a starter box. It's literally just a starter box, right? This is for people starting the hobby. When can we pre-order that bike? Because I want it. And I want it now. Give me back my Tetris for Tau. Gotta go. Peace out, everyone. Take care. Good to see you, Adam. Have a great rest of your week, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Do we think Legends datasheets will go into the big goodbye zone for 11th? I think they should pull some stuff back from Legends. I don't like the idea of Legends anyway. It kind of annoys me. Legends is kind of like saying, oh, we can't be asked to maintain this anymore, so screw you. Me no likey. There'll be a launch box and then a new starter set with a few less models. Yeah, usually there's 3 versions of the starter set though, right? There's like the tiny starter set, the medium starter set, the big starter set, and then the actual launch box. So 4 different boxes. Legends does seem like fence sitting on their own products. Yeah, it's not good. Promises you can always play with their official models as sold, but then freezes their rules and excludes them from things like competitive play. Yeah. Don't agree with it. You can play those models with your mate, yeah, but they stop updating the rules, don't they? That's the problem. It's like they can't be asked to update them and balance them, so they just stick them in Legends, which I don't like. Dum 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 dum. Didn't want backlash from removing the rules completely from models. They stopped producing, so they made Legends. Better than completely sunset. I mean, it's only 1 step removed, right? Zim! Good to see you, Zim Zimmer. How are you getting on? How have you been? I'm painting Emperor's Children. Children of the Emperor. Haha, ding dong, Eskimo here. Good evening all. Eskimo, where have you been? What's taking you all this time? Good to see you there, my friend. How have you been? Quite in excessive colours on Emperor's Children. So Zim, this is what the finished colours will look like. So blue and then pink with then a purple wash is the plan. But we are in stage 1, light blue trim. How about yourself, Zim? You been working on anything? What have you been doing? Dum dum diddle diddle dee. What is the squad? It's not Noise Marines. No, these are the oh, not Infractors. Is it Infractors? I want to say Infractors. Somebody will tell me. That base needs some work done. How do you mean? Played some sim golf with a buddy. Nice, how did it go? Zim just finished a custom Skaven scheme. I like it. What did you go for, Zim? Maybe you could chuck some in the Discord and we can have a look. One of the battle line troops is called Infractors. Nice. We'll call them Infractors for now. Yeah, because I know you can make 2 different battle lines with the same sprue. Oh, I wonder if I've got them in my army builder. Hang on. Yes, Infractors. 160 points, 10 models. So that's my current list. My 1,000 points of Emperor's Children that I currently own. For anyone that's interested. Went surprisingly well, the Sim Golf. All set for the main course opening tomorrow. Awesome, Eskimo. I'm jealous. Da, 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 da. I'll post a scheme in about 15 minutes when the current wash is done. Yeah, no rush, Sim. Once you are ready to share, they will be gratefully received. Oops. What app is that? Guardian Easter. This app is the one that Slow Rule bugged me to get. It's called War Organ. It's actually pretty good. Very easy to use. As you can see, I've put some of my armies in here, but not all of them. But yeah, pretty easy to use. Nice little layout. How's the stream been tonight? Yeah, it's been really nice. Streams have been good for a while now, which is really nice. Gone are the days where I sit and talk to myself for 3 hours and then go to bed wondering why. We've now, like today, we've had 20 odd likes on the stream. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up, appreciated. We've had some new members join, we've had some new subscribers. New people in the Discord. It's been very fun. I'm very much enjoying the streaming. We've had Choi now, hopped up on painkillers. And all of the music on the stream from today forward, well from yesterday forward really, is entirely made by me. So no more copyright strikes. It is all me. I actually did some songs today using these guitars. Guitar, boom boom. And I'm going to just make loads of music because I enjoy making music, I enjoy making minis, and now I have a place where I can do both. And on one of the members' streams start from next Thursday, I'm going to make a song on the stream and show you all exactly how it works. It should be interesting. I'll snap that up. Cheers. Yeah, no worries, Guardian Easter. Yeah, it's pretty good. Am I the only one who was disappointed with the new Chaos Dwarf refresh? I get they wanted to do something different for AOS, but I feel this is a bit of a situation where you shouldn't fix what is not broken. Yeah, dwarves in general have had a bit of a bad run of recent times. Well, I used to collect Chaos Dwarves 20-something years ago. They're just not quite the same anymore. Right, he's got some blue on him as well. So we've only managed to do 3 out of 5 on today's stream. Far too much talking. Do we just keep going? I guess all good things have got to come to an end, right? And we've not opened our stickers yet either. Warhammer stickers. Some of you may have seen before, some of you it may be your first time seeing them. But we open the stream by opening card packs, so whether it's Pokemon cards, Star Wars cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Warhammer cards, World of Warcraft cards, all sorts of different cards. Today was Pokemon. then we end the stream currently by opening Warhammer stickers. So Warhammer 40,000 stickers. And I've got about 40,000 duplicates right now. We need 20... We counted yesterday, what is it? 28 more stickers to complete the album. So let's put these over here. If there's any final thumbs up or any final thoughts that anyone wants to share before we open these stickers, do let me know. Yeah, the Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl team looks pretty cool, right? I've got the Orc Blood Bowl team and the Khorne Blood Bowl team. We made the Khorne Blood Bowl team on the stream last week, I think it was. Impressive music work. Boom boom, shred that guitar, thank you guys. I played guitar yesterday for like 4 hours. Nice work, Lucky. Have you recorded anything? You got anything I could listen to? It gets tricky to micromanage 3+ armies. Yeah, for sure. At least we have the Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl team. And Tom has ordered yourself a set of what? Stickers? You ordered yourself a set of these? Nice. How many did you get? Did you get the album? You must have. Otherwise there's no point in the stickers, really. I'll post the Skaven scheme when my wash drives in the Discord. Look forward to seeing it, Zoom. And Guardian Easter has the Seraphim Blood Bowl team. Awesome. Yeah, Psychow remembers yesterday we got 2 new stickers. And we are hoping for the same today. Yeah, for sure. Ah, you were practicing weak points. Interesting. What were you practicing then, sir? Well, Mr. Watson, have I got a pile of spare stickers for you? Right then, 2 red boys. We'll see a lot of red boys in the upcoming release box. So let's see what we get today, shall we? Need some Eldar stickers today. Some Eldari, you are not wrong, Stephen. That is our biggest page of missing stickers. Let's turn the autofocus off. Manually click it in there. Looks about right. Best of luck on the sticker spools. That's it. Remember, 4 stickers and 1 card in each pack. Okay, this moody looking, what's he, a Raven Wing? We've got Bjorn the Fell-Handed, Space Wolves, and we've got one of the Wolf Houses. I only need 2 of those. Hopefully that's one of them. And a smug looking Space Marine. Our card at the very end. Astra Militarum, Nork Deadog. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, of all of these, I think I have these 3. I think they are duplicates. I hope this isn't. Now, let's see. Pack number 2. Oh, bash the mic with my elbow. Ha! That's the other side of the Sanguinor from the one we got yesterday, which we also didn't need. So, don't need that. Ooh, we got an Eldari. An Eldar, as requested by Stephen. Caliban symbol. A Space Wolf. And some Custodes. I have about 6 copies of this card, Watchers of the Throne. So, I think maximum I'm going to have 2 new stickers today. And I'll be very happy with that. Right. Right. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ah, you got 2 albums, each with 6 packs each. Going to keep one of them sealed. Nice. I tell you what, with all the spares that I have that I will gift to you, you'll probably fill 70% of the album. I mean, look, I have more than this, but these are just the ones directly in front of me. There must be, I don't know, 150 stickers here. So, oh bollocks. I dropped it. And these are doing nothing for me, so you're more than welcome to them. I have always said on the stream, if somebody wants these duplicates, let me know. Same goes for the trading cards. Most of the stuff I play is covers. Yeah, I play a lot of covers. Enjoy. I play like the same 10 songs as well. Yeah, I like to find the backing tracks on YouTube and play on those, for sure. Will you ever put the stickers on something maybe all at once? At a milestone? What are you wanting to see, Zim? What are you wanting me to put the stickers on? Do. Right, let's see what duplicates we have. Where is this? Yeah, so this is Mr. Calgar. A lot of you may well recognise the name Calgar. Well, here he is in duplicate form. Ah, you want me to sticker bomb a guitar? Yeah, we could do that. I don't see why not. Yeah, not a bad idea, Lucky Knife. Talking Tom out of a load of free stickers here. Marnius Calgar in duplicate sticker armour. New mini just dropped. Always the way. All of the Calgars. So from the Calgar to the Eldari. Number 47. Yes. This is just what we need. Super duper. This Dark Angels logo is a duplicate. Monster on the table. There is a monster behind me. A black fluffy monster. I'll get her up here for when I wave goodbye. Although yesterday I got her up and she jumped immediately off. I have a good Calgar meme. Yeah, get it in the meme me up, Scotty bit. There is Sam IL. Mr. Ravenwing, looking very sad, like all Ravenwings should. And then we have a Space Wolf. Did I do those in the wrong order? Oh, I just missed him. He is back here somewhere. Ah, there. Here he is, the duplicate. Because this bit of the book you're supposed to pull out and make it into a wall poster thing, but ain't nobody got time for that. Then we've got Bjorn the Fell-Handed. I've got about 5 copies of that now. Is this a duplicate? Oh, nice. Nice. We need this one, which means we only have one of the great companies remaining. Oh, if only I could stick stickers straight. Sons of Morkai. Straight in. We have one left. We just need the Death Wolves. And the final sticker we all know is a duplicate because we saw it yesterday. The Sanguinor. Nice. We got two new today. That is good going. If we get 2 new every day, we'll be done before 11th edition comes out, which would be nice. Nice. Look at all the nice in the chat. I like it. Right, quick check of the Discord. 2nd edition colour scheme. Nice. Nice. Rabute Calgar man. I like it. Right, do you want to come up and say hello? Want to say hello? There we go. Didn't have to ask twice today. Nice way to end the stream. Marnius Calgar in cat form. This is Marnius Catgar. So, as always, good to have you all here. Very much appreciate it. There you go. Get your Daphnes in the chat. I like it. I like it. Yeah, good to see you all. Been a really good week for streaming. Lots of thumbs up. Lots of new subscribers, new members. New people in the Discord. I hope you have a good rest of your day, a great rest of your week. Between now and Monday, I'll hopefully see you in the Discord, and if not, I'll see you in a stream next week. So, thank you all. But it's ciao for now.